Is intensifying its efforts to control what the media can say, according to a report from the International Federation of Journalists. The group says since the Olympics in 2008, the authorities have imposed hundreds of new regulations on reporters. Chris Hogg reports from Shanghai.
When riots erupted in the far west of China last summer, the authorities blocked the internet there. Mobile phone messaging and international phone calls from the area were restricted too. Journalists were allowed into Xinjiang to cover the disturbances in the days that followed them. The tours were tightly organised by the government. They'd learned a lesson after unrest in Tibet the year before. Better to allow tightly controlled access to a few than try to stop everyone reporting what was happening. The new report from the IFJ says 2009 was a tough year for press freedom in China. It cites a steady flow of new restrictions on reporters, media organisations and news. Efforts to block social networking sites and restrict online content. And incidences of violence against both local and foreign journalists doing their job here. After the Beijing Olympics in 2008, the IFJ says there was optimism this country was moving towards a more free, more safe, more secure working environment for reporters. That's no longer the case, it says. Post-Olympics, the authorities have reverted to their old ways and clamped down. So as China celebrated 60 years of communism last October, just over a year after the Games had finished, restrictions on what could be reported here were as tight as they've ever been. Chris Hogg, BBC News.